My name's Dani and I own Noonchi Cake. I make all the cakes for Noonchi. I used to live in London, worked for Topshop in charge of personal shopping and styling, and then I moved to Yorkshire to become a mum, and now I'm a baker. I didn't really want to start my own business, in all honesty. It was more friends and loved ones urging me to. I love baking, just kind of grew legs and I've rolled with it. Valentine's last year, I did a Sacred Heart and a cherub cake. Or my coffin cake is, my ultimate fave, the buffet. I did a Q&A on my Instagram the other day, and a lot of people wanted to know about my buttercream. I use American buttercream for my cakes, which is quite different for a vintage baker. Most vintage bakers use a meringue-based buttercream, like Swiss or Italian meringue. It's a lot smoother, it's a lot easier to work with. This is my most guarded secret, but when you're working with American buttercream and you want to do something like drop strings or something that's really tricky and you find that your buttercream's starting to harden up, microwave it. Microwave that little batch for 10 seconds. I'm probably completely bastardizing all cake decorating with that tip, but it works for me and it seems to be working for other people that I've passed it on to. It harks back to the 70s, the 60s. I've made a cake for today, which I think is all the 70s vibes, but recreating a birthday from the 90s. It's just a style, basically, and it was very, very popular back then. Wilton cakes in America kind of pioneered that style. Very over the top, very frilly. So you'll look back at your parents', maybe your grandparents' weddings, and they will have cakes in the style that I now do. I'm not a massive fan of social media, however, it has been the best thing for Noonchi. It's got my designs out there, it's built a loyal customer base, and it's a great way to advertise new cakes and things, so yeah, it's been great. Currently, it is my only platform for my business. My website is still under development. I'm nearly a year old, so I'm hoping to launch it for my first birthday. Currently, I just get stickers and my thank you cards where I have all my care for tips for the cakes. I give out a little card that tells you how to look after your cake because they are quite fragile and they do perish in heat and things like that. So I chose Awesome Merch to do those cards for me and the stickers pretty much because that's where everybody recommends. A good friend of mine used to work for Awesome, so that was my first port of call and I'm really happy with the product. But I am hopefully bringing something else out with Awesome in the next couple of weeks, so that's exciting. What is awesome to me? I'm super visual, I'm a really aesthetically motivated person, so generally if I use the word awesome, it's surrounding things that I see that I think are beautiful and interesting, and obviously cake is awesome.